Hi everyone and welcome to our channel. My name is Jennifer Minarsik and my colleague Rueda Vakil and I will be sharing with you industry-related news, educational resources, and online marketing strategies specifically aimed at freelance medical writers. This week there's been a lot going on in our industry. First, the FDA Science Board released a progress report and it highlights the advances that have been made since the Science Board's 2007 report. Google Plus announced its plan to separate from Google products. So what does this mean for you? It means that you don't have to have a Google Plus account anymore if you want to create a YouTube channel. So I'm sure that there will be a lot more about this coming up in the next few weeks, so stay tuned. Also in social media news, LinkedIn revamped its campaign manager. So what this gives is users more control and visibility over their ad campaign. So if you use LinkedIn ads for your marketing strategy, you should definitely check this out. There are 3 educational opportunities that I'd love to share. AMWA, the American Medical Writers Association, will be hosting a webinar, Myths and Realities of Plagiarism Detection Software in Medical Publishing, and that's going to take place on August 25th at 1 p.m. This is open to members and non-members alike. So if you're interested, go ahead onto their website and register for the event. The International Society for Medical Publication Professionals is hosting its Committee on Publication Ethics seminar. This is the 6th North American seminar, and it's going to be held in Baltimore, Maryland on Wednesday, August 19th. Finally, I just realized that the DIA began broadcasting podcasts in May. I had no idea that they were doing this, so I've been having a great time going through all the different topics, which so far have ranged from translational medicine to pharmacovigilance. I feel like there's something for everyone, so definitely check it out. They're great listens. Finally, today I'd like to leave you with 3 simple changes that I recently incorporated into my Twitter strategy that really impacted the growth of my freelance business. So the first thing I did was stop following just about everyone. I focused my efforts on key experts. So I chose 2 types of key experts to follow. First, influencers that are award-winning strategists, authors on the Forbes best list, people who have great content to share, large followings, and are recognized globally. The second expert that I decided to follow were key influencers in my niche that had large followings but had a great ratio between the number of people they follow and the number of followers they have. And the reason why I chose this second group of expert is because they have a large reach, they have something to say, and the likelihood that they'll follow me and share my content is pretty good. So yeah, that was they needed to be active, and they also needed to not selfishly broadcast their own information. So those are the components of key influencers that I chose to follow. The next thing I did was I stopped lurking, just seeing the news feeds, watching what everyone's tweeting, and I became part of the conversation, which is what's about being active. I did this by building relationships. I began retweeting influencers' content. I mentioned anyone who followed me and looked for relevant conversations that I could insert myself into. So not forcefully or awkwardly, but rather in a natural way, much like we do at networking events. So in other words, these conversations I wanted to be a part of only if I could bring and contribute something of value to them. So remember, building relationships is always about giving and helping and not asking. So finally, I began using hashtags to search for people, relevant conversations, and I also optimized my tweets. So I wasn't just randomly choosing keywords. I picked out 2 great social media tools, Hashtagify and RightTag, and both of those help me choose the hashtags that I wish to use. One tells me the popularity of a hashtag, whereas the other one gives me percentages on the potential reach, the potential communities that are following them, and retweets. So after applying these 3 adjustments, I literally gained over 100 real followers in 16 hours. I have had potential clients reach out to me, and I've learned a ton of information from these influencers that are now, we're actively having conversation with one another. So try these steps next time you're on Twitter and see how your presence grows, and let me know. I'd love to hear about how all of it works out for you.